Family and friends, thank you so much for coming tonight to Kevin Torres' senior presentation. I had the blessing of knowing Kevin for a few years, right? And I had you in one course, Film is Lit. You're one of my top performers there. You enjoyed the course. I enjoyed having you in the class. Also part of and we've got our entourage here. Refer to them as the lunch bunch, right? So we have our lunch crew. They would come into my classroom at lunch, and so they would play chess, or they'd have conversations, or draw artwork on the board. But it was great to have the group come in. I'm going to definitely miss you and miss having your presence here. Positive disposition, always positive, and always friendly, and hanging out in the cafeteria in the morning. I remember last year always chatting too, because I had that cafeteria duty. But without further ado, we're going to move it to Kevin's presentation, because I could talk for hours. So Kevin, without further ado, let's give him a round of applause.
Hello everyone, and thank you for coming to my senior presentation. I'll be talking about my high school experience.
Oh, do you have that little, you got it, okay. Is it turned on? I think there's a little, there we go. There, okay, perfect.
For my pride, I picked cybersecurity.
Oh, cool.
What cybersecurity is pretty much the practice of, protecting programs, systems, networks from digital attacks, pretty much from hackers. I took this class with Mrs. Sears. This class was very difficult for me, but because since I live in Wenatchee, it was hard for me to find time to stay after school to do my homework, try to do my homework after school. I used to come in the morning at 7 a.m. way outside so I can wait for the doors to open so I can come in Mrs. Sears. But at the end of the day, my hard work paid off. I got a B plus and a C minus, but I did enjoy the cybersecurity class. And for my passion, I enjoyed working on cars. It brings me a lot of joy to me. So as you can see, the cars I have is a Skyline R32. Now, they're different because this one does have a potty kit, so basically what it does, it just improves the overall appearance of your car. And it also changes its proportions, which makes it look wider, sportier, and more aggressive and lowered. And this is something that I really want to do in my future career. For my grid, I chose community service because I really love giving back to the community. Since the community gives me back as well. I have over 31 hours of service, 31 hours of community service. I would like to thank Alex and Brian for always letting me stay over at his house. When I signed up for hours, it was hard for me to find the right time. And also Alex for bringing me with them so I can finish the hours that I really needed. So what I did was read to elementary kids, reading, trick-or-treating for the food bank, field day, and Madison culture celebration. Now the two favorites, the first one is trick-or-treating for the food bank. I did this with Marion, Brian, Alex, and Jaden. Yeah, Jaden. And this experience was really fun. Just walking downtown, asking for people for food, and a really fun experience. I really wish I could, re-experience that moment. My second favorite would be the field day. I really enjoyed helping the kids set up all the houses for them to play. Making them happy, makes me happy as well. So. My extracurricular activities, I did soccer. I played soccer since elementary. Now, the positions I did was striker and a winger. Soccer for me is just a sport that I would forever love, forever, will have a special place in my heart. and I'm really glad I joined because I made such good memories with friends, you know, going in away games, competing with other people. And I will cherish those memories, you know, forever. My education, we graduated with a 3.0 GPA, which I'm really proud of because, you know, I love the school and, you know, I love the school and, you know, I put a lot of hard work to get the GPA that I really wanted. I stayed after school. Since, you know, I live in Wenatchee, you know, it was hard for me to get the GPA that I really wanted, but it paid off at the end. Now, for the class that helped me the most was shop. It helped me decide what I really wanted to pursue in my career. Because, you know, shop is a class that I really like to get, you know, get your hands dirty, which is something I really love doing. Not just sit behind a computer, you know, just sit all day. It's not something I really, you know, enjoy. Now, what I did was do cornholes. I really enjoy doing this. It was kind of the process was kind of hard, but, you know, Mr. Amson, he really did help me a lot. My future pathway, I'll be going to Wenatchee Valley College. I'll be taking an automotive technology program I'll be going there for 2 years. Now what I want to do is basically just like, you know, fix old cars, you know, just put them back to place, stuff like that. So my gratitude would be, I would like to thank Mr. Johansson for always being there for me, for always, you know, helping me in my homework, for always, you know, for always, sorry. Just, you know, being there for me ever since, I had him since like 7th grade. You know, he's been such a blessing to have as a teacher. And it also goes to Mr. Ellison every time in strong time. He always ask me how I'm doing, how my grades are doing. He's such a good person. Just two of these teachers, I'm just really blessed to have these two teachers there for school. Now for my family, I would like to thank my mom, my aunt, my grandma, my grandpa, my uncle. Unfortunately, I do not have a father, which, you know, but for my mom, I would like to thank my mom for sacrificing a lot for me, bring me to school every day. You know, it's hard not to have a father, but and my uncle too for always being there for me. And thank you for coming to my presentation.